How's it going, guys? Stas here. Welcome back to another video. Got my double espresso, although I do need a refill. I'm actually out of this one. Cheers, by the way. I appreciate you all for tuning in as we're going to break down Nvidia stock, go over what is going on the charts, break down the earnings coming up, and I want to go over what Goldman Sachs just said about Nvidia, I think yesterday, maybe the day before, so we might be a little late to that. But either way, it's relevant as earnings are coming up, and the company, well, it's probably the most watched company in the world, and all eyes are on their earnings as the stock price really hasn't done anything for the most part since really June, July. That's when it really started to slow down the momentum. And yeah, we did see another big run to 212. We did see a lot of momentum, honestly, into October, all throughout October, but it's fizzled out since. And now we're all waiting. Will this quarter be what moves the stock? Maybe it's the guidance for 2026, 27. This is what we're all watching out for. And in this video, we're going to break down, what to expect. Overall, the numbers, the charts, the estimates, what I'm doing. So guys, hit the like button, subscribe, feel free, as we're on the road to 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. And I think 50% of you guys watch the content, but you don't subscribe. If that's you, you got to change that. Help your boy get to 100,000 subs this year. That's the goal. So make sure to subscribe, follow along if you're watching on Facebook. I appreciate you guys on Facebook as well. So look, Nvidia today had a 0.75% red day, and we're still struggling to break through the mid-low 190s, which that's been the case for the last couple months at this point. And you can see on the intraday chart, guys, this morning, we actually got to the mid-low 190s, and we got rejected again. You guys can see it here. In the pre-market, we hit 192.25, and at open, and we got nailed, tanked, down to 188, saw a little relief rally, then we fell into close. So that goes to show, again, just how strong that resistance is. But then again, we are seeing a lot of momentum on the stock. We did recently break through both moving averages on this 4-hour time frame, and we're starting to break through this descending triangle, which is overall bullish. But we got to get through the mid 190s. That's been the sticking point. And at this point, man, we have 15 days till earnings. They're obviously in 2 weeks from tomorrow, so not next Wednesday, but the Wednesday after that. And it might take earnings to push this stock back over 195. Or do you guys think it's going to creep over there before earnings? Let me know in the comments. But for some reason, I feel like we might, chill in the high 180s, maybe low mid 190s until earnings, and then we'll get the break if we get good guidance. I think that's what it's going to come down to, guys. I think we already know that Nvidia is going to do well for the quarter they're about to report for. Maybe that's already priced in, but we're all waiting for the actual guidance for the full year. Maybe more insight on 27, and that's, I think, what Goldman Sachs was saying. Let's go over here and see exactly what they were saying. Their price target. Then we'll talk more about the numbers. Here we have Yahoo Finance. Let me come over here really quickly to this article. We can see what Goldman Sachs is saying here. So Goldman Sachs, we can see they're saying the stakes are particularly high. Yeah, no kidding. Given the competition from AMD and Broadcom, the stakes are high for Nvidia at this point. And Goldman Sachs thinks Nvidia will deliver a $2 billion revenue surprise on their on their earnings. And analysts at the bank, regarded as one of the best on Wall Street, obviously, Goldman Sachs, believe the company's fiscal fourth quarter revenue will come in at $67.3 billion, and they also expect Nvidia to outpace estimates on the bottom line. That would be beautiful, and I agree. I think they're going to do well, but again, it comes down to guidance. And what does this chart show us? It shows us, it looks like the stock price Is this poly market? Yeah, I don't want to look at the prediction markets now, guys. Let's see. It looks like Goldman Sachs is saying we expect Nvidia to deliver a roughly $2 billion revenue beat in Q4, and we stand 8% above the street for Q1 revenue. They said in a research note shared with the street. They also said our Q4 and Q1 EPS estimates are 5% and 9% above the street. And the forecast is encouraging for investors, including me. I've owned Nvidia since 2017, excuse me. I guess this is the analyst or somebody writing this article, or maybe the analyst, when chip demand surged on cryptocurrency mining, which that was insane time, 2017. Crypto was going nuts. That's actually when I started my YouTube channel. That was a crazy freaking time period, guys. And yeah, Nvidia had a wild surge in chip demand. And we can see Goldman Sachs did raise concerns, like we were talking about before, that investors may have priced in this quarterly result, shifting the focus from recent performance to Nvidia's guidance for 26 and 27. That's what it's all about, as stocks are forward-looking vehicles. You guys know that. And I believe they have a 250 price target. Goldman Sachs does. Yeah, you can see several catalysts could drive Nvidia shares higher, says Goldman Sachs, they think they justify a $250 price target, which is 35% above where it's currently at, roughly. An Nvidia catalyst for 26. Let's run through these quickly here, guys. Why not? Hyperscaler forecast. Goldman Sachs was modeling that major data centers known as hyperscalers would ramp CapEx to above $527 billion, up from $394 in 2025, and that projection appears conservative, right? Recent earnings revealed $200 billion from Amazon, which we covered before on the channel, $185 from Alphabet. Meta's spending a ton, I think like $130 to $40 to $50 billion. So yeah, that's a big catalyst and potential upside to the data center guidance. Nvidia has modeled $500 billion in data center revenue through 2026, but Goldman Sachs is, in its words, well above the street estimates. We can see here, right? It believes any visibility into 2027 and any directional commentary on this front could be a positive catalyst for the stock. And we can see here the non-hyperscaler demand trends as well. Nvidia shares could benefit from a ramp in GPU demand from large language model companies such as OpenAI, ChatGPT, Anthropic with Claude, and OpenAI will begin ramping up later this year. But initial signs of execution from OpenAI and for commentary from Nvidia on visibility into those deployments would be a positive. Goldman Sachs is similarly looking for insight into stronger sales to sovereign governments. We have competitive trends versus ASIC and AMD. We can see, right, the China demand, that's a big catalyst. A few years ago, China accounted for more than 20% of Nvidia's revenue. Now it's less than half of that because of restrictions. However, the U.S. finally greenlit sales of Nvidia's H200 there, and Chinese officials have removed roadblocks. If Nvidia says positive things about China demand trends, it could drive shares higher. That's another big thing to watch out for, primarily in the earnings call. I'm sure that'll be brought up. They'll talk about it, of course. And the Rubin ramp. Guys, Rubin ramp. Nvidia is replacing its Blackwell chip lineup, little tongue twister there, with the faster, more efficient Rubin. At CES in January, Nvidia said Rubin is in production with an expected ramp this year. Positive news on Rubin's progress could support shares. So this was really valuable here. This is what you need to watch out for. I could not have wrote it better myself. The Rubin ramp, China demand, the competitive trends versus ASIC, AMD, non-hyperscaler demand trends, and we need to get more insights on, data center guidance. We got a bunch of, insight from Google, Amazon, Meta on the CapEx there. That's good for Nvidia. So at this point, man, things are looking bright. But again, how much of this is priced into the stock? What we've learned with Nvidia, and I get it, this market hasn't been, supporting tech stocks after good earnings. I get it. But what you've seen with Nvidia is, remember when the stock kept ripping? They kept guiding up and it kept going up like crazy. I get it. The market's a little different now, but since it's been flat for like 6 months, 8 months, however long it's been flat, I feel like it could be setting us up for that kind of, nostalgic Nvidia move. Maybe not a 20% rip or anything nuts like that. Even a 10% pop would be insane. I mean, that I don't even think that's going to happen. But if we could get like a 5 to a 7% pop in the stock, right, that would be ideal. And I think we could actually get that. Again, considering it's been flat for a while, if we get that upside surprise and guidance in particular, I think we're going to see that. And I've been buying Nvidia, guys. I'm long. It's actually my biggest stock right now, my biggest holding. And I think it's going to do well this year and in 27. And look, the average estimate on Wall Street is $65.55 billion. So Goldman Sachs is above that. The high is 68.7. A year ago, they did $39 billion in sales. So their growth is projected at 71%, guys. And they're trading at like 5 times forward earnings, while AMD is trading like way more than that, and they're growing 20-30%. Insane. Yeah, tell me about it. That's why I own Nvidia over AMD right now. And for the current year, it looks like they're projecting about $213 billion on average for revenue. That would be up 57% year over year. Insane. On EPS for this quarter, on average of $1.52 versus last year's 89 cents. And for the current year, it looks like the average estimate's about $4.70 in EPS versus last year's $3. Yeah, I think, guys, I could be crazy. I could be on the wrong side of this trade, but I think Nvidia is still a good holding. I think we're going higher. I don't think we're necessarily in an AI bubble. Maybe we are. Maybe this all comes crumbling down in a year or two. But as of now, the way these numbers are looking, I think this quarter is going to be good. I think this year is going to be great. And I think we're going higher ultimately. But I could be wrong. Do your own research. Full disclosure, I'm long Nvidia. It's my biggest stock holding. And I couldn't be more excited. And we're seeing that momentum build up. But again, we got to get through 190 or 195 really, which is where I'm going to put my alert now. And that's where we're going to wrap up the video. Let me know what you guys think. Are you buying? Are you selling? Are you holding? Let me know in the comments. Make sure to subscribe. Again, we're trying to get to 100,000 subscribers. Join the Patreon if you want to keep up with my portfolio updates. See what I'm buying week in, week out, all my trades, all the updates. And there's a private Discord in there, guys. That's linked down below or pinned in the comments, or go to stoccerfest.com/Patreon. And with that being said, cheers. I'll see you guys in there. Have a great rest of your day.